if I have to create the object of this child class, if I have to create the object of this child class C1 class, A1, B11 and C1, all these three classes I can access. So this is A1. So A1 class and B11 extends A1. And this is class C1 extends B11 A1. So if we have to extend one class, that is not an issue. If we have to extend more than one class, it's not allowed. Why? Why? Because of here M1 is a method name. Here also same method name. M1 is a method name. So the method name is same. So class, two classes, two parent class. In these two parent classes having same method name, then I have to create an object of C1. If I have to create an object of C1 class, in that C1 dot M1 is a method. I have to access the method. So I have to create object of this C1 class by using, so C1 class object I have to create that. By using this object, I have to try to access M1 method. If I have to access M1 method, so it gets confused. Why? Because of A1 class having M1 method and B11, this class also having M1 method. So the method name, both classes method names are same. So it gets confused which method it needs to execute. It gets confused. So that is why multiple inheritance concept. One child class extends more than one parent. It's not allowed in Java. So one child class extends more than one parent is not allowed in Java. Why? Because of the two classes having two parent classes having same method name same M1. Then we have to create object of child class. By using that child class, we trying to access M1 method. It gets confused. That is why it's not allowed. Multiple inheritance concept not allowed in Java. It throws the exception. Which exception? It throws the syntax error. Then this is parent class. Parent class inside, I have to create two variables, A and B. This is child class. Child class extends parent. Parent class inside, I have to create a variable and a child class. Child class extends parent. Parent inside, I have to create a two variables. So this is instance. So these two variables are instance variable. This is instance variable and this is also instance variable and this is instance method. Void add is a instance method. So inside the instance method, I have to pass the two variables, these two parameters. These two variables are local variable. Now I have to create a object. So now I have to create an object of this child class. Now I have to create an object of this child class. By using this child class, I have to access the add method. By using that add method, I have to pass the two parameters. Now I have to access. Now I have to create a object. Now I have to create a child class object. Now I have to create a child class object. By using this object, I have to access the add method. Add method inside, I have to pass the two parameters. So 1000 and 2000, two parameters I have to pass here. Int I, comma, int j. So 1000 and 2000, two parameters I have to pass here. 1000 and 2000. Int I, comma, int j. So these two parameters I have to receive. So inside the instance method, I have to access this local variable. Local variable we have to access directly. And the instance method inside instance variable we have to access directly. So A, B, X, Y we can access. So this is local variable I, J, and this is in current class instance variable X, Y. This is parent class instance variable A, B. We can access. So now we have to print the values 3030 and 300. The variables are it's printed here. Now I have to give all the variable names are, these three variable names are different. That is not an issue. Local variable, current class instance variable, parent class instance variable, all these three variable names are different. That is not an issue. We can access directly. If suppose all these three variable names are same, this is parent class instance variable AB, and this is child class instance variable AB, and this is local variable also it's AB. All these variables are same. So all these variable names are same. AB, parent class variable AB, child class variable AB, and local variable AB. All these variable names are same. All the variable names are same. Then how we have to access? So this is a static variable C, parent class static variable C, and child class static variable C. So here how we have to access? This is which type of variable, which method is this? This is for instance method. Inside the class, outside the main method, I have to create a method. This method is a instance method or non-static method. So this is local variable AB, instance variable parent child class instance variable AB, and parent class instance variable AB. How we have to access the local variable? Always we have to access directly. So AB we can access, A plus B we can access, and current class instance variable. Current class instance variable. So before that, in methods concept, we have to complete our concept. So the local variable and the instance variable, both variable names are same. Local variable and instance variable, local variable and instance variable, both variable names are same. Then we have to represent the instance variable using this keyword. So this dot a. So this dot a means the class instance variable is printed here, current class instance variable. Then parent class variable, super dot a. So super dot b, parent class instance variable, we have to access by using super keyword. So current class variable we get the access by using this keyword. Current class variable we have to access by using this keyword. Parent class variable, same way, current class static variable we have to access by using this dot c. This keyword is used to access the current class variable. Super keyword is used to access the parent class variable, whether we have to using instance variable or static variable, that is using this dot keyword, this dot variable name. Parent class variable we have to access by using super dot keyword. And this is for methods. This is extends parent, child class, child class which extends parent, and this is parent. So all these class having M1 method. This is M1 method, M1 method, M1 method. All these class having M1 method, three classes child method. And this is M2 method. M2 method inside we have to access M1 method. So here I have to access so here I have to create an object. So which object I have to create? A child class object I have to create it. So here I have to create the child class object by using, here we have to create the child. M2 method means M2 method inside this dot M1. This dot M1 means this current class M1 method. So this dot method name, this dot method name, current class method. Child M1 method is printed here. So this dot M1, child M1 method is printed. Then super dot M1. Super dot M1 means this is parent class. This is child class which extends parent. child class which extends parent. So this is parent class, parent to inside parent M1 method. Parent M1 method is executed. So parent M1 method is printed here. Inside the M1 method, super.m1. What is super.m1? Super.m1 means parent class M1 method. Parent M1 method is printed here. Parent M1 method. So this is child class. Parent 2 is child class which extend. This is child class. This child class which extends the parent. So super.m1 means the parent one. Parent M1 method is printed here. So this is child class extends parent. So this dot m1 current class m1, super dot m1 parent class m1. In this class, this is child class and this is parent. So this dot m1 means parent m1 is printed. Super dot m1 means the parent one inside m1 method. Parent one inside m1 method. M1 method parent m1 method is printed here. And here I have to create the child class object. By using this object, I have to access the M1 method. M1 method means child M1 method is printed here. So this is the way we have to access the methods. So variable, this dot variable, current class variable. This dot method, current class method. Super dot variable, parent class variable. Super dot method, parent class method. And the next one, constructor. Constructor, how we have to access the constructor. This is parent class. Parent class inside parent class constructor. And this is child class. Child class extends parent. Child class, this is child class extends parent. This is child class constructor. This is parent class constructor. This is child class constructor. So class name, this is class name and the method name same is called constructor. This is class name and the method name same, it's called constructor. Inside the constructor, first line I have to give the this of 10, 20. This of 10, 20 means we have to call the current class constructor. So this is current class 2 or parameterized constructor. I have to pass the 10, 20. 10, 20 means 2 or parameterized constructor. Int I, int j. 2 are parameterized constructor. So this is constructor, this is class name, and this is constructor. Inside this of 10, 20, this of 10, 20 means this is current class constructor. Inside 2 are construct 2 are parameters, 2 are parameter we have to pass. Inside the parameter, I'm not give any this or super keyword. Here inside I have to give the this keyword. But here I'm not give any this or super keyword, then compiler will execute the super. So inside this, inside the constructor, as a developer, I am not give any this or super keyword. Inside the constructor, as a developer, I am not give any this or super keyword. Then compiler will execute the super. Compiler will execute the super means called the parent class constructor. So parent class 0 or constructor is executed. After that, child class 2 or constructor is executed. Then child class 0 or child class 2 or constructor is executed. Then child. So first parent class 0 or constructor is executed. Then child class 2 or constructor is executed. Then child class 0 or constructor is executed. So this is the rule. The constructor first line, as a developer, I am not give this or super keyword, then the compiler will execute the super. Here I have to give the this keyword. So compiler will not execute the compiler is not execute the super keyword. But here I am not give any this or super keyword. That is why compiler will execute the super. Here, this is parent class. This is child class which extends parent, child class, child class which extends parent, and this is child class constructor, and this is child class object we have to create it. This is child class object we have to create it. Child class object means child class constructor is executed. Inside the constructor, so child class constructor, here we have to create the child class object. Child class object we have to create it, then child class constructor is executed. In the constructor first line, I have to give the super keyword. If I have to give the super, then the parent class constructor is executed. If I have to give then parent class constructor is executed. But inside in this class, I'm not give any constructor. As a developer, I'm not give any constructor. Then what is happening inside the class? As a developer, we are not give any constructor. We are not create any constructor. Then compiler will create a constructor. That constructor is a default constructor. Default constructor is a zero or empty implementation constructor. So default constructor is executed. Default constructor is a zero or empty implementation constructor. The default constructor is executed, but we are not get any result. Why? Because of its empty implementation. So this is class name and this is constructor. Constructor inside I have to give the super. Super means it's called the parent class constructor. This is parent class. Parent class inside as a developer I'm not create any constructor. Then compiler will create a constructor. That constructor is a default constructor. Default constructor is a zero or empty implementation constructor. That constructor is executed, but we are not get any result because of the empty implementation. So this is class name and this is constructor. So this is parent class and the parent class constructor. This is child class which extends parent. Here this is child class constructor. Here I have to create an object. So here I have to create an object. If I have to create an object means the constructor is executed. Which constructor is executed? Child class constructor is executed. This is child class constructor. Child class constructor first line, I have to give the super of 8. Super of 8 means parent class constructor is executed. Super of 8, that means parent class constructor is executed. Then parent class constructor means this is the parent class constructor. The parent class constructor is executed. So first it's execute the parent class owner constructor, then child 0 constructor. So here first this is constructor, child class constructor. This is parent class constructor. Here I have to create a child class object. Child class object means child class constructor is executed at first line super of 8. Super of 8 means parent class constructor is executed. The parent class constructor. So here parent owner or constructor is printed here. And this is parent class constructor. This is child class which extends, you have to create a child class which extends parent. And this is child class 0 or constructor. Here I have to create an object. Which object I have? Child class object I have to create it. Here I have to create the child class object. Child class object means child class constructor is executed. Child class object created, child class constructor is executed. The constructor first line, I'm not give any this or super keyword. So the constructor first line, I'm not give any this or super keyword. Then compiler will execute the super. As a developer, I'm not give any this or super keyword. Then compiler will execute the super. So compiler will execute the super means it's called the parent class constructor. So the parent class constructor is executed. Parent class constructor first line also, I'm not give any this or super keyword. So parent class constructor, we have to create any child class in the class. As a developer, we have to create a class. That class is not extends any other class. So the class is not extends any other class. As a developer, I have to create a class that is not extends any other class. Then the compiler will extend the object class. Why? Because of object class is the base class for all the class. So here object class is executed, object class constructor is executed. After that parent class 0 or constructor is executed. After that child class 0 or constructor is executed. So parent class 0 or constructor and child class 0 or constructor is executed here. So this is the rule. First rule, constructor first line. As a developer, I'm not give any this or super keyword. The compiler will execute the super. Super means it's execute the parent class constructor. And next one, as a developer, we have to create a class. That class is not extends any other class. Then the compiler will extend the object class. Why? Because of object class is the base class for all the class. Then here this is parent class constructor. This is child class which extends parent. This is child class 0 arc constructor and child class 1 arc constructor. Here I have to create a child class object. Child class 0 arc constructor object I have to create it. This is constructor, child class 0 arc constructor I have to create it. So child class 0 arc constructor means child class object we have to create it. If I have to create the child class object class constructor is executed. The constructor first line super is executed. Then super means parent class constructor is executed. Then parent class 0 or constructor is printed. Then child class 0 or constructor is printed. Then one arc constructor. One arc constructor means here the child class one arc constructor object. Here I have to create the child class one arc constructor. So object. The child class one arc constructor object means child class one arc constructor is printed. The constructor first line super is executed. Super means it first it's execute the parent class 0 arc constructor. Then child class 0 arc constructor is executed. So each and every object creation, the constructor is executed. The constructor first line, I'm not give any this or super keyword. Then compiler will execute the super. Then parent class constructor is executed. Parent class 0 or constructor, child class 0 or constructor. Then one arc parameterized constructor object I have to create it. One arc here the one arc constructor is executed. First line super is executed. Then parent class 0 or constructor and child class one arc constructor is executed. And this is class and this is constructor. This is parent class constructor. This is child class which extends parent. This is child class constructor, child class 0 arc constructor and child class 1 arc constructor. The constructor first line super of 10. Here also super of 10. Then here I have to create the 0 arc constructor object I have to create it. If I have to create the 0 arc constructor object, then 0 arc constructor is executed. Then the constructor first line super of 10. Here I have to give the super of 10. Super of 10 means parent class. Parent class constructor is executed. So parent class 1 arc constructor, then the child class 0 arc constructor is printed here. After that, here I have to create the constructor object, child class 1 arc constructor object. We have so this is the way we have to access. Here, this is the class, and this is constructor. This is parent class constructor. This is child class which extends parent. Constructor is created. But here, inside the child class, as a developer, I'm not create any this or super. I'm not create any this or super keyword. So inside the class, inside the implementation, constructor is generated by the compiler. That compiler first line also super is executed. Compiler first line super is executed. Super means parent class constructor is executed. Parent class 0 constructor is printed here. So this is the child class which extends parent. Inside the child class, I'm not create any constructor. Then compiler will created the constructor. That constructor is a default constructor. Default constructor is a G or empty implementation constructor. 0 constructor line super is executed. Constructor is executed. Parent class 0 constructor is executed. And this is instance block. Parent class instance block, child class which extends parent. This is child class instance block. Here I have created the child class object. So here I have to created the child class object. Child class object means so we constructor. So here this parent class inside also I am not create any constructor. Then the compiler will create a here also we are not create any parent class constructor. Then compiler will execute the compiler will create the default constructor. Then before the parent instance block is executed. So when the instance block is executed before the constructor, so when the instance block is executed during that object creation, constructor is executed, but before the constructor, instance block is executed. Instance, when we have to create the object, instance block is executed. After that, constructor is executed. So parent class instance block is executed. After that, child class instance block is executed. Parent class instance block, then child class instance block is executed. And this is parent class instance block. This is child class instance block. Here inside the main method, I'm not create any object. Inside I am not create any object. Not create any object, that means here the instance block is not executed. So during the object creation, that situation only constructor is executed. Before the constructor, instance block is executed. But here I'm not create any object. So if we are not create an object, the constructor will not executed. The constructor is not executed means instance block is also it's not executed. So nothing is printed. And here this is parent class and this is child class. So this is parent class inside parent class instance block, parent class static block, and this is constructor. So this is parent class 0 arc constructor, and this is parent class 1 arc constructor, and this is child class instance block, child class static block, and child class 0 arc constructor. Here I have to create. So which one is first executed? Static block is executed at first. How many times it's executed? Static block is executed at only once. So static block is executed only once when it's a before main method. Static block is executed before main method only once. When it's executed dot when the dot class file is loading, the static block is executed. So at first, the static block, parent class static block is executed. After that, child class static block is executed. Static block is executed from top to bottom. So parent class static block is executed at first, then child class static block is executed. Parent class static block, then child class static block. Then comes inside the main method. Main method inside, I have to create an object. So if I have to create an object, so what is happening? So this is which object I have to create it. Here I have to create the child class object. Child class object means, so child class constructor is executed, but inside the constructor first line super is executed. Super means it goes to the parent class constructor. The constructor before that constructor instance block is executed. So parent class instance block is first executed. Parent class instance block is first executed. Then parent class constructor. Here we have to create the zero or parameterized constructor object. So this zero or parameterized constructor is executed. The constructor first line this of 10. This of 10 means parent class 1 or constructor is first executed. After that parent class 0 or constructor. So parent class 1 or constructor and parent class 0 or constructor is printed. After that child class. Then child class instance block is executed. Then child class 0 or constructor is printed here. Child class instance block and child class 0 or constructor is printed here. After that, here I have to create the object. So which object? So the zero or parameterized constructor object I have to create it. Here also the same thing is repeated. So parent at first it comes to the constructor. This constructor, the constructor first line super is executed. Super means it goes to the parent class constructor. The parent class constructor, but before that the instance block is executed. The parent class instance block is first executed. After that comes inside the constructor. Constructor first line this of 10. This of 10 means parent class 1 or constructor is executed. Parent class 1 or constructor is executed. After that parent class 0 or constructor is executed. Then comes inside the child class. Child class inside child class instance block is executed. So first it's execute the parent class static block and child class static block. How many static block is there? So it's executed at first. So parent class static block, child class static block is first executed. After that comes inside the main method. Main method inside I have to create the object. If I have to create the object means the constructor is first parent class instance block. Instance block is first executed. Parent class instance block, then parent class constructor, then child class instance block, then child class constructor is executed. Here, static block is executed only once before main method. When the dot class file is loading, So this is class, parent class instance block, and parent class constructor. And this is child class which extends parent. This is child class instance block, child class constructor. So here I have